Okay. I got to set one more up. We'll be ready. Oh, so you got some people on Instagram. Well, hang around Instagram. We're going to stay. And how are you, Lesko? I'm great. We're going to talk about, of course, free money stuff. But also, I want to know if anybody out there has ever made money as a mystery shopper. Yeah, and that's not putting on a mask and going into 7-Eleven. No, I mean, this is getting paid. So it's part of the gig economy now. It seems to be a big part. I want to hear some people. So let me know so we can kick that around and more, and I'll tell you about more stuff. And also the private seminar that's coming up. View is sent August to be in your live video. Is sent request to be in your live view. Oh yeah, that's going to be. Is that what you mean about the club video or Lesko Help? Yeah, the Zoom thing that we're going to have on Thursday night. So if you want to be in that, you have to sign up at free.lesko.com/Lesko Help, and that's where we got. And what I do when I do that is really. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do two things at one time, and sometimes I can't do that. Most times I can't do that. And what we do, I give away a video ebook with that too. So a whole reference guide, that you'll have after the seminar that I give you all like we did in investing in real estate, that I gave everybody a free copy of all the notes from the seminar. I work like this. I used to be a professor, so I'm really doing this a seminar. And then I have all my notes and websites and things that I talk about. So you have them forever. And so you could go back and, follow up. And that's it. Because if you don't follow up, then maybe you'll follow up next year. But you'll have the documentation. What the hell did Lesko say? And then you don't have to read the whole thing again. And that's what's important. Now I just screwed up. See, I can't do two things. I'm not on Facebook yet. And by the way, part of Lesko Help is the new closed Facebook site. And that is, I've been working on that research probably all day today, helping people want to start businesses or they're in big trouble with their mortgage. And I give them places to say, I do the research and give you sources. Instead of just like here, I can't do that because people are I have 4 or 5 videos going, and it's really hard to do. Let's see. Okay, that's live there, and we want to say, what do we want to say? Tell me if you made extra money as a mystery shopper. Tell me if you made some money as a got a little funky stuff on the Facebook. One of my Facebook things. I'm on 2 things at Facebook. I'm here. I got a lot of things I want to talk about too that people aren't aware. Like, did you know? Like, okay, Amazon now they're going to start. Their minimum wage is going to be $15 an hour. I don't know if you remember. Everybody was say, oh, everybody's going to go out of business and the world is going to stop and all this kind of stuff. If people have to, if businesses have to pay $15 an hour. Well, here's interesting. This is an article. I get the Times and the Washington Post every day. New York Times, Washington Post. I've been doing that for 50 years, so that's why I love the ink on the fingers. No, I don't, but that's probably. Oh, Sonia, I just want to thank you so much for directing me to my local HUD office who helped my friend save her house with the Keep Your Home California. and for directing me to reach out to the local library who gave me a list of resources to help my disabled sister. We now have a caregiver coming every month, and they are getting us a new ramp for the van, and we just started with them. Wow. Isn't that terrific, guys? Sonia, see, you're telling everybody what to do. See, you don't even need me. It's terrific. Yeah. And look at all that help. Hi, Frank from North Carolina. Hi, Frank. Let me do Sonia, that's wonderful. Can you cut and paste? I'm afraid I may lose this, Sonia. I want to keep your, oh gosh, how the heck? Oh no, this is on Facebook, is it? Okay, so I could get that. Good. Well, that's great, Sonia. Okay, so now all you people that, this is Sonia Stett. She's on Facebook with me, and she says she just wanted to thank me, but besides me, it's just the programs that are there. So much for directing me to my local HUD office who helped my friend save her house with the, listen to this, Keep Your Home California, okay? So there's a program called Keep Your Home California. See, who the hell knows? They don't advertise, so you can't Google. You don't know what the hell to Google. If you Google Keep Your Home California, you may find it. But you're going to say, like, oh, I need a grant to pay off my mortgage or something. You'll never find this. You know. Okay, and she says, for directing me to reach out to the local library. See, that's a wonderful place. You all forget about this. Your local library, man, they'll do research for you. I charge you money. they do it for free. And what's so neat about them, they know local sources. I don't know. You know, everywhere you live, they'll know that better. I can know where to look but they'll know exactly the program. So they're so good because they had that before. Local library who gave me a list of resources to help my disabled sister. So she's helping her sister too. We now have a caregiver. Okay, that's a caregiver now is coming to help her sister every month, and they are getting a new ramp for the van, and we just started with them. So they just started. Now, isn't that terrific? Man, see, that's the kind of help that's out there. We have so many needs out there. So many people are in anguish, you know, over problems. And that's why I see, to me, if nuclear, $17,000 back in cash. Nuclear, what'd you get $17,000 back in cash for? I'm planning to get my business started next year with my student loans I am taking out. And when I start college, then the total federal grant money is $6,000, and I'm eligible for and end up to in state grants. Student loans, $9,000 in 1 year. Total cost of tuition is $3,000. So he could get $20,000, but his tuition is only $3,000. So he's using the rest to start $17,000 in cash. So, and actually, there's a young woman I work with. The daughter of my Mandarin teacher, and she's getting $20,000 too, and her tuition is nowhere near that. See, you get that, and you got extra money, cash in your pocket. I mean, that's just incredible to me. Sonia, thank you for sharing that. I love hearing those stories, and they're important for me. And I'm going to share it with people. And see, what Sonia's doing too, I think is so important. She's helping other people. Man, that's why when you get to know this stuff, man, you become super woman, Superman, super kid, super anything you want to be by helping other people. Man, that's why you see, if you have a problem, you're ill or something like that, you don't have the energy to fight the system to get the help, you know, but you do, because you're strong and you can go out and fight the system and get the help that's needed. See, and that's what Sonia did. So she's helping other people. What could be better than that? Hilda Doss searched. I was issued job contracts and assignments, but I didn't follow through. Assignments vary, have not dropped the idea to do this. Okay, Hilda. So she's Hilda. So you're a mystery shopper, right? Okay. Did it cost any money to be a mystery shopper, Hilda? Did they charge you any money to be able to take advantage of this? I want to write children's books. Where's the best place to get money to stay home and write? Okay, that's a longer answer. That's a longer answer. Okay, so do you not have dropped the idea? So she's still, apparently, it sounds like she signed up as a mystery shopper. They sent her a bunch of assignments and she was too busy, whatever. But Hilda, I want to know did they charge you any money? Because what I've been reading is that they shouldn't charge you anything. And if they do charge you money to be a mystery shopper, they're a scam. Anybody does that. When you're looking to get money, unless you have a lot of money and don't have to worry about losing it, do not pay money to try to get money. Yeah, and it sounds stupid. America sounds like, oh, you gotta have money to make money. Yeah, maybe sometimes, but if you don't have it, then don't do it. Because you're going to lose more than you're going to gain. I searched was issued jobs, contracts, and assignments. So she was given jobs, contracts. I guess she refused them. So I guess that's what they do. Maybe it's like Uber. Oh, we have a person over here to write. And see, this is what I'm trying to do here is show you about other ways. A lot of people aren't hip to this yet. There's other ways to make money than old time ways. The new economy and everything that's happening now on the internet is going on. I was just reading now that there's something called virtual restaurants or invisible restaurants or secret restaurants that you just have a restaurant on your kitchen. Let's go. Hope to make some dough. All right. Okay. You can make dough in your kitchen and sell it on the internet. See, so you can have a restaurant and have no overhead because Uber Eats, and my son drives for them a lot of times to make extra money, that they deliver. So Uber Eats has encouraged people to start their own restaurants in their home. Wherever you have a kitchen, you can start a restaurant. And you just put up a website. Here's what the stuff you order it, and Uber delivers it for you. So you don't have to see the people. Yeah. Now that's cool, isn't it? I was just your job. So Hilda, I hope you're still there. Let me know. I know Teleshop. They don't charge fees and they send me stuff to do, but haven't tried them yet. Okay, here's Kimberlyn Alums. Okay, she's on YouTube. Okay, she's saying there's another outfit called TELLISHOP. Okay, and they don't charge fees and they send her stuff to do, but she hasn't had time to do it. Well, that's a nice problem. So, but to me, see, just think if you're scraping for money, need something, whatever, here's ways to do it. People are passing this by. So maybe it's not enough for Kimberlyn to take advantage of, but it would be for you. See, that's why you got to get on the right list. You got to know the right places. If you're going up the wrong thing, try and, looking at want ads or something like that, the stuff that's growing is not there in the want ads. By the way, I assume you hear me on YouTube. I have a new microphone for YouTube, and I want to make sure that you, I have kidney failure, need a new career without labor looking into housing. Can you suggest a program? Okay, need a new career without labor. Looking into housing. Can you suggest a program? Eyes that see. Well, I'm not sure. You need a new career, so you need a job. Okay, I mean, to me, the government programs that help you get a job is at the Labor Workforce Development Center. So if you put in your county name for Workforce Development Center, and remember, everything I say, this is not the final thing to do. This is just a source that you look at, you evaluate, and you say yes or no. It's like speed dating. You spend 5, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it takes to understand what they can do for you and if it's worth it to you or not. And I guess that's what Kimberlyn's doing. She signs up for this and they send her stuff. You want to do this and it pays so much? And you say yes or no. You have something better to do? Yeah. You don't have something better to do. And a lot of people don't have something better to do and need the money. So that's the important thing. But they're going maybe the old way of trying to find work, trying to find jobs or part-time, whatever. And it's not there. It's on the internet, stuff like this. Yeah. And it's a lot more convenient because you have control of your time. See, Hillary is sitting there Hilda, is sitting there deciding, oh, do I want to work yet or not or what? No, it's a nice day. I don't want to work. I want to play golf for more holes. I want to go to a long lunch. No, I won't come back from lunch. See, that's what's so neat about the gig economy, that you could work like that and you have more control. Sure, there's bad parts of it. That's fine. There's bad parts to everything. But the important thing is you need money to live, and this is a source. Now, if it makes sense for you, fine. If it doesn't, don't worry. You go on to something else. Yeah, we're all in different situations in life. Oh, Kiki Lee, how are you? Yes, you're on Facebook. Yes, I am. Let's see who's there. Louis, Brian, Andre, Todd, Andres. Wonderful. I probably said all those names wrong. Who knows? I would like to start a business, but I do not have funding to start it. And would you recommend in New York? Start it. What would you recommend in New York? I need writer's money. How can I get out of debt with these student loans, please? Okay, I just made an update to I got a book. If you go to free.lesko.com/store, and I have a book on getting out of debt. Okay, and it's the best problem. It's only I have it on sale right now for $15, and you get that. And I also tell you about the student loan stuff. So you get a whole bunch of stuff on the best places to start that will help you get out of debt forever. What programs are available, and service that'll sit down with you one-on-one and help you through that problem. That's what you need. You don't need somebody to sit down with you who's going to sell you money. And that's what you're going to get when you get somebody on the internet, because they're selling you stuff. Everybody on the internet is selling you stuff because they're advertising to get your name. And so they have to make money back, because they're giving Google money in order to find you. I live in Virginia. I want to start a real estate business. How can I get some startup money? Okay, the last two closed. I do closed seminars now. These are sort of open to the public that I'm doing now, the streaming. But we have closed live videos, seminars on Lesko Help. And that's where we on Zoom, and we're all on there together. And I give a lecture, and I give handouts. And the last two I did were on real estate investing and even housing, anything to do with real estate. And I sent out reports on that. If you want to see the reports and the videos that we've done live, then you could sign up. And a good way to sign up is just go to free.lesko.com/store. So that's my store. Most of my products are there in one spot. And right on top there is the Lesko Help. And Lesko Help is where I answer the questions. So like all these questions here, want to start money in New York. Okay, well, I'm going to give you some places to start. But see, if you're a member and on the closed Facebook group, I inundate you. Like a guy who wanted to start a marketing company down in Florida. Man, I sent him about 200 sources, man. He's going to go crazy. And then also strategies, man. I told him, how to find the local meetup group on marketing. And for where he is in Florida, I sent him the link of all the groups that meet their Wednesday. So how to find partners to get this marketing thing off the ground for him. And so let's see, what was that? Oh, New York. So if you know you're trying to save my home in Calvert County, Maryland, and mortgage company is not budging on modification. It can't find many programs because of how because now income is up again. Just lost. Okay, you got to keep trying. Okay, where do you keep trying? Okay, go to HUD.gov, HUD.gov, and search counseling. And when you put there, then you get a list of all the counselors in Maryland that are free, okay? So that's where you want to go. Another place to go to start with, and these are just starting. There's a bunch of places you could do, is go to the Maryland Housing Finance Agency. If you put that in and look for either .org or .gov, you'll find the place for Maryland, that's in charge of housing finance. So things like that. Now, again, all the sources I tell you may or may not help. And if they don't help directly, ask them where else, okay? I make too much money for this program. Okay, where else can you think I get? Because it doesn't matter how much money you get. You don't need to pay anybody money to figure out what your best options for this program and if for this problem you have, and if there's any money for it. So don't pay anybody because there's just too much free stuff out there. And maybe when that's all exhausted, then you want to hire somebody. Okay, but until then, don't, man, don't. Because they're just want to make more money from you somehow. That they got a little money, then they want to make more money from you. Yeah. So the other people do it for free, don't want to make more money from you. They don't see you as a meal ticket forever. They just see it as helping you solve your problem. Okay, now, okay, Frank, let me get money to stay home and write children's book in Texas. Okay, now it's hard to get, well, I need, $3,000 a month just to pay basic. Nobody's going to give you that kind of money, but you have to piece it together, man. And that's what it is. Like in Texas, there'll be about, I got about 300 programs that help you with daily living expenses. I'll show you guys. You need a tooth filled. Okay, I'll show you how to get that filled. You're late on your rent. Okay, I'll show you how to take care of that. So, hundreds of programs like that. Then, sort of like this mystery shopping, you have to find out other ways to generate income too that aren't, that you have flexibility with. See, as a writer, okay, I want to work all day. I don't want to go and earn money. But tomorrow, I need to pay rent, so I got to work all day tomorrow. On this extra gig, and that's why that's easy to live like that. See, now it's easier than ever, and that's what and that's actually in my one-stop reports too. All those things that I'm collecting, and that's why I have here about mystery shoppers. Whatever. And Hilda, who was it? Send me. She didn't. Oh, Sonia, right? Oh no, that's Sonia. Who was it that said that they have? Sonia, thank you so much. Who was a mystery shopper that I search? I was issued a job. That's Hilda. Yeah, Hilda. Okay. Smith, right, joins. China Smith. Oh, hi. I remember you. Oh, I say, there's a lot of people here. I like to make PIEF from home or a business. I like to make PIEF, P-I-E-F. What's that? Anybody know? Hilda, some higher paying contracts. Ask shopper to video record. Oh, what's that mean, Hilda? Hilda, recorders I found were expensive. You mean to have the video, to go out and shop with a video? Well, actually, can't you just use your phone? And if you can't use your phone, just buy, just buy an old phone. I mean, I get, iPhone 5s or 6, for $100 you can get, or even less. And you just use the video. What the heck? China Smith, right. No money for single mom in Arkansas for help paying with rent bills. Just lost your China Smith. You sound familiar. I think I made Pia from home. Okay, well, see, that's a good home business. I mean, it's all about marketing. Then after that, China where to go? Okay. I mean, the best thing I have, China, if you got like $70, that for Arkansas, I'll show you 300 sources of money and income for that. But you don't have that money, I understand. Then start. Where do you start? There's no one place. That's why I wish there was, in a way, and then I'd have to find something else to do. So maybe I don't, but I do, because I shouldn't be doing this. These are all public sources for everybody, and the government should be doing it, but they don't. I live in Louisiana. How do you get out of credit card debt? $14.95. I got that book. If you don't want to do that, the best place to do financial assistance is big at your HUD office. These people don't want you to lose your home. So that's why if you have debt, you may lose your home. So they help you with that too. So if you go to HUD.gov and just put in counseling and find the office near you, they are free. Free, F-R-E-E. Now, China. Also, what I have, you'll get a little better. I have something called free.lesko.com/Lesko member. Free.lesko.com/Lesko member. I got 34 free videos in there that tell you about the kinds of help that's there. Okay, if you lost your job and everything right now, things you want to do in Arkansas is, one, go to your Career One Stop. They will know about the basic programs too. Also, maybe you get training, free training too, because you need a better job and better pay. And then they have extra money to help you live on while you're training. And that's it. So you want to go to your local Career One Stop. You do all the other things your instinct tells you to do. This is an addition. You don't rely on one thing is going to solve your problem, because you don't know what that one thing will, but you don't know ahead of time what it is. You know, how to get money to stay home and write books. Yes, all the things I'm saying now. How do you get a grant money to buy and flip homes in Virginia and Georgia? Okay, that's right. As a member, I do a custom report on how to do research, or actually I do the research for you to find all the programs available for any city in the country. And it takes me 2 weeks to do it. I send you that report. It's usually about 300 pages or 200 pages, a couple hundred sources of money and help to be in the real estate business, or even to just buy a home. Or if you join Lesko Help, and that's at free.lesko.com/ free.lesko.com/store, STORE. So if you just go there and sign up for Lesko Help, that you can. There's 2 videos I did. We're doing another video Thursday night, and this is going to be on retirement funding. How in 3 years I'm going to show you a system I believe in. It doesn't work for everybody, but maybe there's something there you could grab on and use a piece of it. How to retire at any age in 3 years, okay? And actually, more importantly about that, not just being able to retire, but also to be financially successful and personally successful, because that's what I think we're all looking for. Not only money to live on, but to be personally satisfied. So you got to feed your heart and your wallet. So how do you feed your heart and your wallet? That's what you want to do. Your heart's more important than your wallet. You'll figure that out. Yeah, at least in this country, you usually can. And there are just so many opportunities like that. It takes hustle, though. It takes work. Mr. Lesko, here in California, what's the fastest, most accurate way to find all the opportunities available? I've been spending 40 or 50 years doing it, and I still don't have them all. but it's that's right. To me, it's my one-stop. So if you go to free.lesko.com/one-stop, for California, I got 300 programs, that are the best for everything about your life. Whether you want to get educated, you want to be in real estate, you have healthcare problems, you got expenses, you want to start a business, all that. It's right there. You need extra money. So that's why I've taken a lifetime of studying this stuff and written 100 books on a subject. There is no one source, and that's the problem. You could start, and all the things, like if you put grants, you go to Gov Grants. Okay, grants.gov. If you go there, there's some interesting things there, and you may want to use that. But they'll only have about 4 or 5 things that you can really use as a consumer. I show you 350 in that one report alone. And that's right. Well, the problem is with the bureaucrats, they don't understand how to use what they have. You have to ask the right questions. You just have to ask the right grants. Don't ask for grants. That's the biggest problem that people do in looking for help. You want a grant? No, you don't. You just want help because it comes in many forms. I made money as a mystery shopper for Jack in the Box, temporary job. Great, Russell. Now, Russell, that Jack in the Box mystery shopper. So you only work for Jack in the Box, and did you have to pay to get the job or not? My God bless you immensely. Oh, thank you. Oh, may God help somebody. I feel very blessed that I'm able to do something I appreciate doing and enjoy it. But okay, so he made a temporary job. It's expensive here in Seattle. Wow, I know. It's Seattle. How can I find resources to help starting a business? Well, start a business that doesn't cost money. This is what I'm going to talk about in my video Thursday night. Okay, so if you join Lesko Help, and it's like $20 a month, you can quit the second day if you want. It doesn't matter. And not only do I help you on my closed Facebook closed Facebook group where I answer those questions every day and send out sources, but it's the private video seminars that we're having. And we're having a live one on Thursday night. And this is what I'm going to cover. This is what I'm talking about, retirement. In 3 years, you have the retirement because you could make money doing what you love to do for the rest of your life. And that's what's really cool. And you don't need money to do it. I don't think you need. I mean, maybe some things to do, but I'll show you around that. I made money as a mystery shopper for Jack in the Box. Okay, Russell. Okay, Russell. No, sir. I was paid by them and got the free food. Hey, Jack in the Box, free food. That's great. Wonderful. If I win lotto tonight, Mr. Lesko, I will donate to you. Hey, good. Just get. If you win that 1.6 billion or whatever, that's peanuts as far as the government's concerned. But if you do, just go and promote. That the stuff is available free. And people can help themselves by knowing this. And that's what I'm trying to do, is make more, is show them potential options. Are you indispensable to all of us? You are indispensable. Wow, Val. Babel Torres. Well, that's nice of you to say. I don't think any of us are. I mean, in a blink of an eye, we could be gone. Just poof, disappear, and life goes on without us, unfortunately. But while we're here, that's the important thing. So what are you doing while you're here? And I think the important thing is, what are you doing to help somebody else while you're here? And that's the key. I mean, particularly that's what I'm sort of disappointed about this president, is that it's all about money. No, I mean, there's more things that are maybe more important. We all need money, and that's important too, but it's not the only thing. If I win the lotto. Okay, now I made money as a Mr. Jack in the Box, okay, didn't cost you anything, and free food. That's that's incredible. Okay, in New York, starting a business. Okay, what do you do? Well, it depends on what kind of business. I mean, New York has wonderful things. Go to the economic development. Call, it's 311 in New York. Okay, call 311 in New York City. And they have, when Bloomberg was there, he set up all kinds of things for entrepreneurs. They had all kinds of money and help and training and everything, like for people in the restaurant business. And now, like I said, you can have a virtual restaurant, not even have a restaurant. It costs you nothing. You just make food at home and deliver it by Uber. And that's it. Actually, there's an app I've got to tell people about too, that people come by to your house and pick up the meal. So what you do is you make 4 or 5 extra meals at dinner time. And people come by and give you money and pick them up. It's a whole new way of life out there. People are living differently. But so if you're not tuned in to do it, it's passive. And in the new stuff, why the new stuff is important, because that's where the growth is. And the opportunities are really in the growth. Not when things are shrinking. The opportunities when things are growing. And people are more friendly because nobody's, it's not like Mad Max. Everybody's, fighting for the last, gallon of gas or whatever they need, to live by. But there was another study I want to tell you about minimum wage. Okay, now they raised the minimum wage in Seattle. There's somebody here from Seattle. Cost of living, right? It takes like, they raised the minimum wage, Seattle, to $15 an hour. And they just came up with a study that shows that, because a lot of people say, okay, if you raise the minimum wage, people are going to lose jobs because then businesses can't afford to hire people anymore. And this shows that's not true. Some people do, and other people get more money. Some people get less. So yes. And it's really balancing that out, like everything else in life. So we have to decide. And the people who, what this study says is the people who are working temporary or part-time get maybe a little hurt. But the people there totally have significantly increased their wages. And so what do we want to encourage? I mean, that's what it boils down to. I had to quit my job and stay qualified for voc rehab. It will take months to finalize. How now I don't have a job. What should I do? So in other words, you're not going to be able to make money without a job. Now there are barter sites. Okay, if you're worried about making money, there are sites like if you need something done, you get it done for free, the people on the sites, and then you do things for free. So somebody needs their lawn cut, you go cut their lawn, but then you don't get paid for it, but you get the guy to fix your toilet or whatever, or whatever you need, or dental work, or all these kinds of things. Sandra Keller at Seattle. Yes, Seattle. Actually, Seattle has a neat thing. There's a private company out there that if you need help buying a house, they give you $50,000 extra to help you buy a house if you use one of the rooms for Airbnb. Okay, you know Airbnb, we use it. We have an apartment down in Washington, D.C. We just got another 2-week commitment, make another $1,000 or so. I mean, it's just great. And you put on Airbnb, somebody rents it out, and you make extra money, and you split that money with the person who lent you the 50 grand. And what they're saying, in 3 years, that's gone. And then you keep all the money if you keep it out there. But the other thing, see, if you get that extra $50,000, it's not everywhere in Seattle paying for it as of yet. Yeah, I guess not. I don't know the details of it. But there's a big study that came out. Actually, the second study from these researchers that came out. They had one about a year ago that was a little flawed, so they did another one. So it's really mixed reviews, I think was what they're saying. But it seems like good enough, that it doesn't kill everything. Sure, certain people get hurt a little bit. But no, so see, if you get an extra $50,000 to buy a home, and that's what this is, and it's private money, it's not government money, giving an extra $50,000, what happens is that your monthly payment is lower. See, that could be, I don't know, $500 a month, lower mortgage payment. And you don't have to buy insurance, mortgage insurance, what could be another $100, $200 a month. So you make out a lot, less. And I think, I forget. No, they get part of the rent money, because there's other things, other programs now in the peer-to-peer. This isn't normal money that in banks, but in peer-to-peer money. And this is what I talked about in when we did the seminar, the last live seminar on Lesko Help, was these kind of programs in peer-to-peer, where you get investors. You want to buy a house, you get an extra $50,000 from the investor, and they don't take any money until you sell it. And then the increased value of the house, say that increased over the last 20 years, 30 years, or whatever it is, then you share that certain percentage with them. See, so gosh, and you're getting a cheaper mortgage and everything. I mean, it sounds like a neat win-win-win kind of deal. It's sort of like what's going on with in some areas with solar heating, that people are putting up the money, and the utility bills are shrunk because of the solar, and that pays for the solar that costs to put in, and somebody else finances that, and it's all these silly games. But the consumer really wins in it. Say, Snow, Lesko, I am a 30-year-old girl who watches your videos and hopes of one day getting either a grant or a contract for free government money so that I may start my business, because my grandmother is taking care of my first child, and I'm living out of hotels. I really wanted to show someone that I can be independent. Yes, well, Shay, I think there's a lot of ways to do this. I mean, having a child and grandma's helping you. You help with one of your one-on-one because I really want to. The one-on-one is go to www.free.lesko.com/store. And then you'll see the one-on-one there, the calls that I do. And I mean, there's so many ways. I know it must be, but single moms are, to me, the most important thing in our country, because number one, you're taking care of the future. Number two is that, boy, I mean, in any divorce or anything, it's women that are getting the short end of the stick. That happens a lot in our country, doesn't it? I would like to help personally, please, because I get depressed. I want to die sometimes, but I'm still here, and I'm going to stay. Good. Good. Show those suckers. Shay, be somebody in my life. I have a crazy story to tell you, and I would like to help personally, please, because I get depressed. Yeah, it is. Boy, I mean, all of us are our own worst enemy. And even my jovial nature, I mean, we all have that side of us that could get in that whirlwind. And that's why I like having something I think is important to do. You have something important to do now too. That's very important, to take care of that child. Okay, you'll never be more important to anybody else for the rest of your life. That's how I woke up when I had a child. Man, I tried to be on TV and do all this kind of be a bestseller. Boy, when a kid, particularly when they're young, you'll never be more important to anybody else in the world as you will to that kid right now when they're young. When they get older and everything, they'll take care of themselves and whatever. But they're young, man. That's the most important time. You won't be more important to anybody else again for the rest of your life. Your husband can get another wife, right? Any job you have, they get another person to fill the job. But that kid at that age, they can't get another mom. Yeah, and that's why your job there is the most important thing that you'll ever have to do again in your life. So that, just think about that when you get depressed again. And get a hold of me somehow. And, free.lesko.com/store. Try to inundate you with stuff. I mean, I appreciate that. I made a scholarship at the local community college for single moms because they're the one carrying the load. I made money with Albertsons as a mystery shopper. I got free product and a small check as well. Wow. Well, that's great. How'd you get the job with Albertsons? Just ask them, or they went out doing it? I'm going to order the one report for San Antonio. Great. Thank you very much, eyes on this. Let's see. Kevin, so how'd you get the job at Albertsons? Was it advertised or you just asked? Because I see there's platforms now. I think one of the earlier people that left a note said they got it on one of the platforms that advertise it. Frank, let's see what. I think you're the greatest. Oh, thanks, Frank. That's nice to hear. I never thought people would be saying that about me, to tell you the truth. I had the money to get tutored by you, so I wouldn't get the runaround from state official. Libraries say they have no info on grant resources or anything to help someone to get things started for me and my family. Well, Frank, what do you want to do? I mean, that is, well, I mean, just saying you need money, we have to, and that's what I do when we do one-on-one on the phone, is pull that back, pull that onion back. I know instinctively you need help. And that's obvious. Now is to try to take my knowledge, all the potential sources, and try to boil them down to what may be the most practical, easiest, has the most probability, and all those kinds of things in one. But first of all, I got to dig inside you to find out more, a little bit more. Someone to get things started for me and my family. I'm disabled. Health issues. I call 211 and they discriminate, too, and try to give you information. Neither. You can help me get my way to get going in the right direction, because so many people don't help here. I'm going to get your book to get out of debt for $15 when I get paid. Great, thanks. Yeah. I know it is difficult. I think that, okay, if you have a disability, I think the main thing what we all have to do is start learning how to create income. You use the services, you use the other stuff, to help you pay for things as you're going. I knew nothing and I researched and I'm very smart. Great, Shay. I want to help kids, teach them life, business management, trades, help with PTSD, training them young for free. Money is a source of evil. Yes, but you have to get money, Shay, to provide for your family. So that is your most important thing to do first, is to work on yourself to create income so you're self-sustainable. All these other things that you want to help society, yes, but you can't help society until you don't need help. So you got to figure out how you can stay self-sustaining yourself. How do I get funding to buy a place of real estate that costs $800,000 in Brooklyn and New York? Well, you're going to need partners for that. Yeah, crowdfunding is one way too. They do a lot of real estate crowdfunding. Investors, a lot of real estate websites for investors looking for projects to invest in. If you catch them while they're young, they want to have do crime. My main goal: keep kids out of jail. Yes, all that. I say, if I understand it right, I think that's all great, but really you have to learn how you're going to be self-sustaining yourself before you help other people do that. Otherwise, then you're just going to, if you can't take yourself, you can't give to other people. So you have to do that first. Hello, is an individual development account the one that the bank will match your deposit? Yes, IDAs, and there's I think it's Prosperity Now is called the .org. I tried calling you and you didn't return my message. I don't understand. Well, I mean, I don't. I get hundreds of calls every day on my cell phone. I don't know, people find me. I really just don't answer it. And so if that's how you call me, it's tough. I can't help everybody for free. I do have a service. If you go free.lesko.com and then /store, you'll see one of the items I sell is a one-on-one call. I call it Lesko Talk. That you make an appointment and it charges $2 a minute, and usually in 20 minutes I could get you on your way. So that if you really want to nail me down, you can take your chances with the Lesko Free Radio. I try to answer questions there. The other thing, if you go to free.lesko.com/store, you'll see the first item there is my new Lesko Help. And that's what I'm doing more than anything, because there I go every day at the closed, I have a closed Facebook group there that I, you have a special question like here, but I send you the sources. I just don't talk about them here. I do the research, send you the links to follow up on. So you get one-on-one help there. And then we have, like Thursday, we're doing a live closed video on zoom.us, and you get that link and you'll learn how to, the program I'm talking about is how to retire in 3 years, no matter what age and no matter what income you are. How do I have to get money? That's why I'm learning this stuff, because I'm using my talents as well as art and graphic design. I can work on my business and networking. Well, good. Okay, say if you have a talent for graphic design, okay, just get customers now. That's all you should think about. Forget everything else you're doing. And take care of your kids and try to get customers. Yes, but where are there ways to get money? That's why I'm learning. Okay, right. Well, you have a skill. You have a skill called graphic design. You could help people design stuff. Now, even no matter what level of a designer you are, you're just starting out, well, that's good enough for some people. Not everybody, it doesn't matter. There's always levels of people. So there's always somebody that needs your level. And what you have to do is find them. Now, it's hard, but don't spend money doing it, because if you do that, you'll be out of money before you find them. Yes, but where do I get money? That's why I'm learning. Well, you have to get living expenses, and things like that. And there's parts of that I could show you, but it probably won't be everything. So that's why you still have to do things and find other ways, like like mystery shopping. Okay, that's a way to make some extra income. That's what you have to do, is you put together a life with all these other little pieces. And part of it is the main thing that you really want to do. And you're doing that as much. And then you do these other things that bring in income just because you need the income. And that's the way you have to piece it together. It's a deli. You have to keep those plates spinning. Thank you. When is that 3 years about to retire? Where do I go to? Okay. What you do, 3 years to retire, what I'm talking about is free.lesko.com/store. And then the first item on that list is the first product in my store is Lesko Help, and that's $19.95 a month. And that's where the videos, the live video training. So I'm doing live video training this Thursday night on this subject. I'm preparing a book that you'll have all the resources that I talk about that you could click on and follow up on, okay? And that's what I'm doing. And go through so you have something for the rest of your life that you could really, you can't wait to do. That's the key in life. Having something you can't wait to get up in the morning and do, okay? So that's what I want to help people work towards. I found it, and I'm very grateful. Okay, thanks. Okay, life is good, they say. Okay, guys, this old man's got to go. Goodbye, Joe. We got to go. Mio mio. And if you're old enough to know that, you're really, understand, don't get depressed. Focus on helping others. Yes, that's it, Hilda. That's the key, because it's too easy to get depressed if you just think about you. Thursday night video is membership customers only. Yes, it is, Hilda. So join up. We'll see ya. Kenny King, let's go. When are you in the middle of explaining something to your audience? You always get sidetracked with comments. Can you address what you post? Yeah, that's hard. That's real hard. That's what you get for free. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, but also my mind works that way, to tell you the truth. And that's why if you want to nail me down, the one is in Lesko Help. I'm trying to help as many people as I can and get you going on some things. If you don't want to spend money with me, that's fine. I just want to share the opportunity that the stuff is out there. An app called Field Agent has mystery shopping jobs. Yay, that's what I want to know about. See, how's 30-year-old black girls living in meth hotel are watching? I really need this. How many 30? Wow. Yeah. No, I think you're right. A lot of people need help. Too broke for laptop. Don't have a pair of socks. I have to sleep with strangers to not be homeless. Wow. Well, that's tough. Well, I mean, have you? I don't know where you live. I forget, but go to your county, community development office. Is one of them. I can't give up. I want my son back. Oh, okay. County community development office, and go to the library and ask for your local community action agency. Community action agency, the two sources that you want to find, Shay. Community action agency and the county community development office, okay? They're the basic places to start, when you really need that kind of help. I would, the One Stop for Texas, have an IDA and mystery shopper. Would probably not. They may know about the IDA. They won't know about the mystery shoppers. But you can't hurt to ask. A good place, the community action agencies may know about the IDAs. But if you put individual development counts, but say if you put Texas and see what comes up. Go to your library and ask the reference librarian that you're looking for them. Have a great night. Well, thank you, Rosemary. Thank you, Joseph. Life is good. Do you know where I can get a free laptop? Yeah, it's becoming easier. God, where do I? There has to be. Try your community action agency and try the library. I mean, there are people who keep track of stuff like that at the local level, because people do give them out. And because a lot of people, when they get rid of their own laptop, because you need a laptop, you don't need the fancy new one or whatever. Like phone, I buy old phones. iPhone 5 or 6 is good enough for me. Good night, Shay. Thank you. Money Making Diva. I remember you. Cheap laptops on Craigslist start at $25. See? Where can I get funds to start my restaurant in Greenwich, North Carolina, Greensboro? Yes. Can't do that now. I'm out of breath. Come back next time. I'm not sure when that is. Or see me here, guys. Okay? www.free.lesko.com/store. And if you email me and you don't hear from me, beat on me, you old fart, Lesko. Answer this. Yeah, just do that. I make a lot of mistakes as I get older. So help me remind me what they were. Okay, somebody's got to do that job. Okay. Peace. Thank you, guys. And I appreciate all those kind words everybody gave me. I appreciate that. It's a wonderful, it fills the holes in the heart.